What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Aintivirus today. We're going to talk about AINTI. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Here we are sitting at about 16 cents now. My first purchase of Ainti was at 29 cents. My next purchase of Ainti was at about 20 cents itself, somewhere right around there. Probably one of these lows. If not, maybe it was this low. I think it was one of these lows because I want to say I bought over here. Anyways, who cares? Okay. My most recent purchase of Ainti was down at 10 cents, and I will keep buying Ainti all the way down if I have to, man. I believe this coin is going to recover. I believe this coin will see new all-time highs, and I think that it's got a long ways to go because right now, as of now, people still aren't 100% sure if it's legit or if it's a scam. With coins like this, oftentimes, once people figure out it's legit and it's not a scam, you do get that kind of acceptance pump. Does that take us to new all-time highs or not? I don't know, but I was looking at it here, Ainti. I was looking at it on CoinX, Mcafee, KCEX. This one here, if we look at it on a 1 hour time frame, has a lot of volume at the low. A lot of volume, actually. That right there was the most volume we had, and that volume there was about 80K, $80,000 at the low there. If we go to CoinX, you also had a lot of volume at your low there. That one had 160K. And then Mcafee, of course, your low here. Not the most volume you had, but still pretty good volume, and relatively speaking, that was 70K, and that was just across these three exchanges. It's not the most amount of money in the world, but we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars on a coin that right now is worth about 15 million in market cap. That's not bad. That's not a bad amount of volume in a very short amount of time. In fact, I wonder what's the can we get it? Let's see. Volume is about 5 million on a $15 million market cap coin. That's great volume, you guys. That's really great volume. And again, a lot of the volume came in at that low point itself, the low point where we started to turn around from. This too, by the way, it kind of looks like a little W action, a little Adam and Eve kind of shape going on. I wouldn't call it an Adam and Eve, but it has that. I just, if I draw from the lows, connecting the lows, it does have that kind of triangle and U shape, but I wouldn't call it an Adam and Eve. All in all, though, it seems that we're finding support here. I think that we will move up higher. What I love about a coin like this is that you really can play the game with it. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I do intend to play the game. I will probably, once the price goes up here to where I first bought, I'll probably sell. Not to sell flush. That'll sell flush with my first position. But what I did was I started layering, right? I put a little bit of money in up here. I put a little bit more in here, and I put a little bit more down here, right? A lot more down here, actually. And I've still got cash on the side that I'm looking for other meme plays or other crypto plays that I could put more into this if it does decide to drop lower. I'm ready to back up the truck and unload it. The reason why I was saving some to buy down at these levels too was that if we look here from a high, come on now, from a high to a low, we dropped 92%. Oftentimes with coins like this, before they can get going, I know it sounds weird, but they got to see a 90% correction. Here, from a high to a low, you dropped 89%. It wasn't good enough. You had to drop more than 90%, and then it was good enough. Okay, so that's just kind of my 2 cents. You've already dropped 90%. Oftentimes, if something drops at least 90%, you're at very ideal areas to buy. Because even if you don't see new all-time highs and you see a standard retracement, there's still phenomenal growth. Like, look, buying down here, even if we saw a lower high than any of these highs, you could still get a 3.5x on that, right? And it would probably happen in a very short amount of time. So I do expect this coin to be very volatile. I don't expect it to just move up today, tomorrow. I do expect it to be somewhat volatile. And then as we get above this kind of area here, as we see prices probably above about 45 cents, that's when we could probably see this explosive run that I think will take it to multiple dollars. I do suspect, and let's just cut to the chase here, right? This is probably what most of you want to know anyways, where I think the price is going to go. From a high to a low, I suspect that Ainti, John Mcafee coin here, I suspect it can go all the way up to about $2.20. That's a 14, almost a 15x, you guys. And what I assume could be, it could be in a day, it could be in a week, it might be in a month and a half from now, but I believe it's going to happen. I really do. Coins like this, you know, they might not exist, they might not have longevity and last forever, but they do got at least one good pump in them, right? And to be fair, that's a nice pump right there. But you've gotten listed on some exchanges, you've dropped 90%. I think it's at least due for some kind of bounce. And if you don't see new all-time highs, I would at least expect something that's a 2x, 2.5x, or maybe even, you know, a 3x and beyond capabilities from here. So I got nothing else that I want to say. I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing with this. I'm talking about it mainly because I think this video will age well. Hopefully, hopefully I get to do a little victory lap whenever we are at either new all-time highs or whenever we're at higher prices. Hopefully the next time I make a video, it's not at lower prices, because I think every time I've made a video on John Mcafee coin here, it has gotten lower and lower each time. But I think it's going to turn around now. So I got nothing else for you guys. If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. From a low to a high, you hit your 1272, tipped it, and now you're getting back above your 886. This is productive stuff, guys. Generally, when you get to your 1272 and you reject your 886 like this, you go lower. The fact that you didn't go lower and instead you got above your 886, that's bullish, guys. Some kind of standard retracement will be had off of this. And if there was a standard retracement, you take the high to the low. At a minimum, I'm thinking you go up to about 41 cents. You're at 15 cents now. That's it. Hit the like button, subscribe. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.